write the next heading, that is what normal between the surfaces. ऐसा लिख दो, normal between two or more surfaces. Now, where do we find normal generally? Perpendicular to the contact surface. Are yes or no? So, if this is the surface and a body is being kept like this, let's say this one is having a mass m, mg is acting obviously in the downward direction and normal is perpendicular to the contact surface, then normal is acting in the upward direction. Yes or no? Similarly, we also learned that if it is being inclined, then it let's say with theta angle, an object is being placed over here, then can I say this is your normal and this is your mg, and over here this is what mg cos theta. Are yes or no? So normal is always available perpendicular to the contact surface. Now over here only one body and only one contact is there. Similarly, if two objects are being placed on this surface, let's say this one is having body A and one more body is being placed over here just beside body A. So this is your A body, this is your B. Okay. Obviously, we know that this is the first contact surface with the ground. Mg is acting in the downward direction and normal is acting in the upward direction. Yes or no? Similarly, can I also say that this is your second contact. So for the second contact, can I say Mg is acting in the downward direction and normal is acting in the upward direction? Yes. Now, can I also see one more contact between the two objects? So can I say this is the third contact between the bodies? Are yes or no? So can I say that what will be the direction of force on B due to A? That means in this direction. Are yes or no? So can I say that this is the normal on B due to A? Yes? Okay. Now similarly, body B will also apply the force on body A, that to be in equal quantity. We already learned this. So body force on or normal on A due to B. So normal on A due to B and B due to A both are in opposite direction. Yes or no? As we all know that normal is having some action reaction pair. Yes or no? So can I say that this is the normal on body A because of B and this is the normal on B due to A. These two will be having equal values. Yes or no? So what we are going to learn in this topic, normal between the contact surface. So what only we are going to deal with this portion. Okay, समझ में आया? So let us try to understand this by few examples. Okay, let us try to understand our topic now. Example number 1. Let's start now. Chala? Consider here is a surface. On this surface, two objects are being placed in contact with each other. So consider this is your body A and this is your body B, and both are in contact with each other. Okay, and consider this one A is having a mass, that is what this A is 5 kg and this B is what 15 kg. Okay, okay, and force is being applied in this direction. Let's say n number of forces we can apply. So let's say this force is applied in this direction, that is what 200 Newton, and one more force is being applied in this direction on body B, that is what 100 Newton. Are yes or no? By seeing the amount of forces, can you guess where the body will be moving? The whole system will be moving in this direction. So can I say that the acceleration direction will be in this one? Yes or no? Okay, if I try to draw the FBD of 5 kg and FBD of 15 kg separately, तो ऐसे बना सकता हूँ क्या? देखो, are they moving or they are at rest? Moving. If they are moving, that means forces will be having different values. Okay. So consider on body B, which force is applied in this direction, that is what 200 Newton. Are yes or no? Similarly, mg is acting in the downward direction and normal is acting in this direction. Yes or no? We are not going to learn and calculate this value. Obviously, this n value will be 50. ये तो निकालना आता है. Okay. Similarly, consider this is your second body, that is what 15 kg body. On this 15 kg body, mg is acting in the downward direction. Normal is acting in the upward direction. Yes. And one force is acting on this body in this direction, that is what 100 Newton. Are yes or no? Okay. Now can I say that, अभी थोड़ा ध्यान से सुनो, body A will apply force on body B, can I say, in this direction. So this is the direction of what? Normal on body B due to A. Yes or no? Similarly, can I say that normal is applied in this direction also? That is what? Because of B on A, that is NAB. Yes? Can I write like this? Okay. That means on this body, on this 5 kg body, one normal is acting in this direction, that is what? NAB. And on this body, can I say one more force is acting in this direction only, that is what? Opposite to that, that is what? NBA. Okay. Now tell me, 200 Newton and NAB both will be equal or having different values? Different values. Why? Because the whole system is in motion. I can say that this 200 Newton and NAB will be equal if equal amount of force is acting. So, for example, here is also 200 Newton is acting. From there also 200 Newton of force is acting. Body will coming to at rest. Yes or no? So, net force becomes 0. Then MA becomes 0. Now, let us try to write the equation for this body. So, for A, can I say where is the acceleration? In this direction. Body A is also moving in this direction and body B is also moving in this direction. Yes or no? So, 200 will be greater or NAB is greater. Obviously, 200 will be having a greater value. So, 200 minus of NAB, which is equals to MA, and M is what? 5 kg, and we don't know acceleration. Let's say this is equation number 1. Equation number 1. Similarly, if I write the equation for body B, then I can be writing that. Now, tell me this 100 is greater or NBA is greater? NBA will be greater. Why? Because acceleration is in this direction. So, NBA minus of 100, which is equals to 15A. So, this is your equation number 2, and adding equation 1 and 2, then can I say that this NAB and NBA both will be equal? Yes or no? We already learned that the internal forces, that means normal, if 10 Newton of force, 100 Newton of force, whatever the amount of force, NBA and NAB both will be equal. If A is applying 10 Newton on B, B also apply the same amount of force on A. Yes or no? So, if these two are equal, then can I cancel these two? Left out is what? Then can I write this equation as 200 minus of 100, that is equals to 20A, or A is equals to 100 upon 20, that is what? 5 meter per square second. Yes or no? So, now we are having the value of A. Let us try to substitute that value in equation 1 and equation 2. Let us see, do we get the same values or not? So, 200 minus of NAB, which is equals to 5 into 5. Yes. So, reshuffling this, then I will be getting NAB value is equals to 200 minus of 25, that is what? 175 newtons. Yes or no? Similarly, substituting in equation 2 the value of A, then value of A becomes NBA minus of 100, which is equals to 15 into A, and A value is how much? 5. Yes or no? So 15 5 is 75. So NBA is nothing but 100 plus of 75. So final answer will be NBA is equals to 175 newtons. Yes. So mathematically also proved. Now what I want to say you, इतना लंबा करने का जरूरत ही नहीं है. So can I say that if you consider this whole thing as a system or a single body, yeah. Okay, so if I consider this as a whole system, then what is the total amount of the mass? This is 15 kg and this is what? 5 kg. So 15 plus of 5, how much? 20. Net amount of force over here in this direction 200, and over here in this direction the what? 100. So this one will be the bigger value and that one will be the smaller value. So 200 minus of 100 divided by 20. Directly we can get acceleration. But to find what? Normal. You need any of these equations. Yes or no? So the short form for this is, if I consider as a system, then I have to calculate the acceleration. F net is equals to what? MA. And this is nothing but 200 minus of 100, which is equals to 15 plus of 5, that is directly I am writing here 20A. Yes or no? So from here, A can be written as 5 meter per square second. Yes or no? Right on. Now try this example number 2. Consider here is a system and two bodies again kept over here. One is over here. The second body is in contact with the first body. This is the second body, and let's say from here 200 Newton of force is been applied, and from here 100 Newton of force is applied. This one is having a mass 5 kg and this one is having a 15 kg again, and और दो force add कर दो. Okay, चलो, and then one force is acting in this direction, making an angle 37 degree. Let's say this one is having a value 100 Newton, and one more force is also acting on this body in this direction. Let's say this angle is 53 degrees and force is what, 200 Newton. Okay, so 200 Newton of force is acting in this direction, 100 Newton is acting in that direction. So how many forces are there? 4 forces are there. Okay, all you need to find is what? Find, no need to calculate this vertical normals. Normal between surfaces and acceleration. Okay, come on. Okay, shall I now? Tabhi ka aa gaya answer. Let me do then. So let us try to draw the FBD of two different bodies. Okay, so separately. So how many forces are there? This one is 5 kg. Over here, how much is acting? That is what, 200 Newton. And in this direction, one force is acting, making an angle how much? 37 degrees of how much? 100 Newton. Yes or no? Similarly, if I draw the second body FBD, then how many forces are acting on this body? This is about 15 kg. In this direction, how much? 100 Newton. And in this direction, one more force is acting, making an angle of 53 degrees. That is what? 200 Newton. Are yes or no? Okay. Now tell me, what will be the direction of force by B? That is what, second body. Can I say this is the force of normal in this direction? Yes. Similarly, one more body will apply the same amount of force that is in this direction. So इसको NX लिख देता हूँ directly. Both will be equal ना? Yes or no? So on body A, one more force is acting, that is what, in this direction, and on body B, one more force is acting in this direction. Yes or no? So this is your N and this is also your N. Let us try to calculate first acceleration. If to calculate the acceleration, let us consider the whole system as a single body. What is the mass of this? 15 kg. Na? So 15 plus of 5, that is what, 20. How many forces are acting? We need to calculate that first. So let us resolve the forces now. In this direction, can I say 100 cos of 37 is acting? And in the downward direction, 100 sine of 37 is acting. Yes or no? Similarly, if I resolve the two forces of this one, then over here, that is what, 200 cos of 53 degree, and one more force is acting in this direction, that is what, 200 sine of 53. Yes? Okay, now 100 cos 37 is acting in the direction, 200 is also acting in this direction, N is acting in this direction. We don't know which one is greater and which one is smaller. Let us consider the whole system is moving in this direction. Are yes or no? Okay, if I consider the whole system is moving in the direction, that means the F net of this force will be greater and F net of this force will be smaller. Yes or no? Okay, now 100 cos 37 value is what, 4 by 5. That means, can I say this one over here in this direction, 80 Newton is acting, and 100 sine of 37, that is what, 37, 3 by 5, 60 Newton is acting in this direction. Yes. Similarly, over here, that is what, 200 cos of 53 is 3 by 5. That means, can I say that over here 120 Newton is acting? Yes. So 120 is acting in this direction, and over here in the downward direction, that is what, 160 Newton is acting. Yes. Okay. Now, how many forces are acting in this direction? 80 and 200. Then 200, and we consider that body is moving in this direction. That means, can I write the equation for this system is nothing but 200 plus of 80 minus of N, which is equals to MA, that is what, 5A. Yes. या तो ऐसे लिखो, या नहीं तो मैंने जैसे बताया था वैसे लिख दो. Okay. Or over here, how many forces are acting? Two forces again. 120 is acting in this direction, 100 is also in this direction, 15 is acting in the opposite direction. Yes or no? Now where the body is going? in this direction. That means this n will be having a greater value compared to 100 and 120. So for the body B, if I want to write the equation, n minus of, इसको ऐसे लिख देते हैं, n minus and this 100, that is what, 220, which is equals to 15a. Yes or no? Or you can write directly how many forces are acting, just calculate and write that. So over here in this direction 280 amount of force is acting, and over here 220 is acting. So net force, that is what, F net is equals to ma and 280 minus of 220 Newton, which is equals to total mass of the body is what, 20 kg. So 20a, and this becomes 60 upon 20, that is what your acceleration, that is what, 3 meter per square second. Are yes or no? Or adding these equation 1 and 2, you will be getting the same value. Okay, now substituting the value of a in any equation, you will get what? The value of normal. So substituting 3 as the acceleration, that is what, 200 plus of 80, that is 280 लिख देता हूँ, 280 minus of n, which is equals to 5 into 3, or we can write this as normal is equals to 280 minus of 15, and the normal is nothing but 265 Newton. Aaya sabhi ka? Similarly, substituting in this also we can get the same value. Okay, 15 into 3, 45. 45 and this is 220 goes over there. That is what, again, here also you will be getting what, 265 as your value of normal. Are yes or no? So we can apply n number of forces on this, but the concept remains same. How much is the force amount is acting in this direction, and how much amount of force is acting in this direction. Yes or no? So let us move to the three body system. What is happening between the surfaces again? Okay. Okay. Shall I? Now example number 3. Try कर सकते क्या देखो? Try करने का कोशिश करो. Okay. All I will ask only one thing, and let's see what is happening now. Consider here is a surface. On this surface, 3 bodies being placed. Let's say this is your body A, this is your body B, and this is your body C. 3 bodies are being placed in contact with each other. Okay, and let's say over here in this direction 300 Newton of force is applied, and consider this one is having a 5, इसको ले लो 15 ले लो, इसको 20 kg ले लो. Okay, 5, 15 and 20, one more force is acting in this direction. Let's say 100 Newton is acting in this direction. Okay, और दो भी लगा देंगे, and consider over here one force is acting, and this value of force, let's say 100 Newton again, and making an angle of 37 degree. Similarly, one more force acting on this body, let's say कितना लिया था last time? 200. Okay, so 200 is acting in this direction, let's say making an angle 53 degree in this direction, that is what, 200 Newtons. Okay, now can I say that this 5 kg and this 15 kg, okay, 5 kg will apply amount of force on 15 kg, and 15 will apply same amount of force on 5 kg. So let us say this one is nx and this one is also nx. Similarly, 15 kg will apply amount of force on 20 kg. That means in which direction? In this direction. So let's say 15 kg is applying force on 20 kg in this direction, nx. Similarly, 20 kg will apply same amount of force, that is on 15 kg in this direction. Now the question is, these two normals and these two normals will be equal or having different value? Yes, very good. They will be definitely having different values. So let us say this as your nx1, and this as your nx2, and this as your nx2. Okay, kyun? Reason, what is the main reason? Two different amount of force are acting on this. This one on body A, 300 Newton is acting, and on body C, 100 Newton of force is acting. So, इसका normal और इसका normal अलग-अलग ही होगा. Are yes or no? So normal on body A because of B, and normal on body C because of body B will be having different values. Okay, try करो उसको. Okay, shall I? आ गया ना सभी का आंसर? So shall I calculate the acceleration directly? So what is the total amount of force on this 40 kg object? So can I say this is your 40 kg on this 40 kg? 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 plus of this 20, 40 kg now. So in this direction, what is the amount of force is acting? That is what? 300 Newton. Similarly on this body, how much over here? From 100 Newton. And in this direction, that is what? 200 Newton is acting and making an angle of 53 degree. And similarly here, 100 Newton of force is being acting, making an angle 37 degree. Yes or no? Okay. So can I say that this one is value 100 Newton? So 100 over here, 100 cos of 37 is acting, and in this direction, can I say this is what 200 now? So 200 cos of 53 is acting. Yes or no? So in this direction, two forces are acting, and in this direction, two forces are acting. Acceleration किधर लेंगे? इधर ले लेंगे. So let's say consider acceleration of the body is in this direction. Okay, now. So can I say that 300 plus of 100 cos 37 इसका वैल्यू लिख दो रे कितना है? How much? 40. पागल हो गए रे तुम लोग, याद करो बेटा. ये cos 37 इतने क्वेश्चंस कर रहे. Cos 37 is always 4 by 5. Cos 53 is 3 by 5. Sin 37 is 3 by 5. Sin 53 is what? 4 by 5. याद करो ये values. Okay, so over here in this direction from 4 by 5. So 5. That is what 80 Newton is acting in this direction, and over here how much is acting? Cos 53 is 3 by 5. That means the 5, that is what 120 Newton is acting in this direction. Are yes or no? So 300 plus of 80 is acting in this direction, minus of this 100 plus of 120 is acting in this direction. So 120, which is equals to what? MA, and 380, and that is what 220. So 380 minus of 220, 380 minus of 220, which is equals to mass is 40A. Are yes or no? Okay, now this becomes how much? Kitna hai? 160. So 160 divided by 40, which is equals to A, that is what 4 meter per square second is the acceleration of the body. Acceleration positive hai. Okay, that means body whole system is moving in this direction. Now you have to write FBD for two bodies at least. Iska to likho. Okay, yeah, iska likho. Your wish. Now, let's say this one, if on body A, if I write FBD of body A, what is the mass of the body A is 5 kg in this direction. How much? 300 Newton is acting, and one more force is acting in this direction. That is what amount of 80 Newton. हमको इधर का normal चाहिए ना. So 80 Newton is acting in this direction. Okay, body is going in this direction. That means NX1 will be acting in this direction. Are yes or no? Which one is greater value? Yes, 380. So 380, why 380? Because whole system is going in this direction. So 380 minus of NX1, which is equals to 5A, or we can say that acceleration kitna hai? 4, 5, 4 the 20, and then can I say 380 minus of 5 into 4, which is equals to NX1, and this is nothing but NX1 is 360 Newtons. Aaya tha sabhi ko? Okay, very good. Similarly, let us try to write the FBD for the second body, that is what body B. Okay, on body B, how many forces are acting? Let us try to understand that. This is your body B, 15 kg. On this body, can I say that in this direction NX1 is acting? Yes or no? And in this direction NX2 is acting. Are yes or no? So two forces are acting on this body, and acceleration of the body whole system is going in this direction. So acceleration is still in this direction. If I want to write the equation on that, then can I say that NX1 will be the greater value minus of NX2, which is equals to 15 times of A. Can I? Okay. So NX1 we already know, that is what 360. So 360 minus of NX2, which is equals to 15 into 4. Are yes or no? So 15 4 is 60. 60 comes over here, NX2 goes there. So NX2 is nothing but 360 minus of this 60, and that is nothing but NX2 is equals to 300 Newton. Are yes or no? So simple answers. Okay. Right on. Example number 4. Let us move to the next example. Now, Do you remember that A is equals to G sin theta in inclined plane when no external force is acting? ऐसा एक question करे थे. So consider here is the block, one block, whatever it may be, and one more block is kept like this. Just now we have taken this one is कितना लिए थे? 5 and 10 kg. So this one is your 5 kg, this one is your 10 kg. If this angle is 37, this angle is also 37, then can I say that whatever the mass is, this is nothing but ma is equals to mg sine of theta? Yes or no? This m and m get cancelled. So acceleration is only dependent on the inclined angle, na? Are yes or no? So similarly, consider one more example like this. Here is an inclined plane and making an angle 37 degree. Two objects are being placed. Let's say this one is 10 kg. One more object is here, that is what 20 kg. No force is acting. No external force is acting. Okay. Question is find out the normal between the surface. इधर का normal बताओ कितना होगा? Okay. Okay. Shall I आ गया सभी का answer? Okay, let's say if I consider this as a system, then this can be drawn like this, 10 and 20, that is what 30 kg, this one is what 37 degree. Then can I say this is mg, and over here that is nothing but mg cos of 37, and over here mg sine of 37. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay, so mg sine of 37 is acting in this direction. No external force is acting on the system. Whatever the masses are, you will be getting what? G sine of 37, that is what 6. आया? अभी इसको 20 kg लिखो, 30 kg लिखो, you will get 6. अरे yes or no? If the condition is no external force is acting, if you take 100 bodies, okay, 100 bodies are in contact with each other, and if they are having 37 degree on an inclined plane, no external force is acting on the system, okay, then all the bodies will be moving with what? 6 meter per square second. Directly, it is independent of mass. Okay, so calculation of acceleration is very easy. So mg sine of 37 is acting in this direction, ma. So can I say that mg sine of 37 degree, which is equals to ma, that is what m is 30, acceleration is a. This whole system is again 37 degree. Yes or no? 30 kg. Are yes or no? If I cancel this and this get cancelled, so acceleration is nothing but 10 into sine 37, that is what 3 by 5. So acceleration is 6 meter per square second. Are yes or no? But to calculate the normal, we need to draw the FBDs. Yes or no? So normal values will be equal. This one will be acting in this direction and this one will be acting in this direction. Both will be having an equal amount. Yes or no? Okay. On body A, एक body ले लो कोई भी. Take this as कौन सा ले लो 10 kg. On this 10 kg, how many forces are acting? Only two forces, that is what body A and body B. Then can I say that this mg sine of 37 is acting in this direction, and normal of the B is also acting in the same direction. So body B is pressing this or touching this object in this direction, that is what n. Yes, and we are saying that acceleration is also along the same direction. Then if I want to write the F net, then can I say that F net is nothing but ma? Are yes or no? So writing the equation, F net, two forces are acting, that is what n and mg sine 37, both are acting in the same direction. So mg sine 37 plus of normal, which is equals to 10a. Okay, and we know that acceleration value is what 6, and substituting the value, this is 10 into sine 37, that is what 3 by 5 plus of normal, which is equals to 60. Can I? Okay, solving this once, this becomes twice, 10 into 6, that is 60, normal value is 0. Yeah. Okay, similarly, if I take the body B also, so for body B, this body B is having how much mass? That is what 20 kg. Are yes or no? For this 20 kg, again can I say that mg sine 37 is acting in the downward direction only, in this direction. Yes, normal on body B due to A is acting in the opposite direction. This is the direction of normal on body B. If I want to write the equation for this also, then can I say that mg sine of 37 minus of normal this time. Why? Because both are acting in the opposite direction, which is equals to 20 times of acceleration is 6. Okay, and mass is how much? 20. So 20 into 10 into 3 by 5 minus of normal, that is equals to 120. Are yes or no? And 5 ones, this becomes 10. 10 into 10. Or 5 ones, this becomes 4. No, sorry. So 40 into 3, that is 120, and that is also 120. Again, the normal becomes 0. If normal is 0, the simple answer for this, body A and body B are not pressing each other. They are just in contact, just in touch with each other. Touch and press is different. Huh? So body A and body B in this situation, both are touching each other. They are not applying any kind of force on each other. I got my point. So can I say that normal can be 0 or normal can be having a positive value, but it can't be negative. We already learned this also. Okay. Okay. Next example, question number 5. 5, na? Okay. So consider here is a surface, and on this surface, two bodies are being kept. Let's say this angle is 37. So inclined plane is how much? 37 degrees. And two bodies are in contact with each other. One body is placed like this, and the other body is in contact with each other. This is the second body, and on this, let us apply how many forces? 4 forces. Okay. So 4 forces are acting on this body, and इसको ले लो 5 kg, इसको ले लो फिर से नहीं, इसको ले लो 10 kg. 10 kg. This one is what? 20 kg. And forces are acting like this. This one is in this direction, so 200 is acting in this direction, and 100 is acting in this direction. Okay, so 100 Newton is acting in this direction. Let's say making the angles. Over here, one force is acting in this direction, making an angle 37 degrees and having a value, let's say 100 Newtons. Okay, and one more force is also acting in this direction, and iska value le lo 100 root 2. 100 root 2 making an angle 45 degree. Okay, so 4 forces are acting on a body. Find again the same question, normal between the surface and acceleration of this body. यहाँ का normal निकालना है आपको. Okay, come on, try this. Okay, shall I? आ गया सभी का आंसर? कितना है? 10/3. Okay, let me check now. So let us try the acceleration first. So here is the body. How many forces are acting on this body? This angle is how much? 37 degree. Now 10 plus of this 20, this body becomes what? 30. Then can I say that mg is acting in this direction? Over here mg cos of 37 degrees, and over here that is what? mg sine of 37. Value कितना है बोलो रे इसका? mg sin 37 180. Okay, so 180 Newton. Sure na? हाँ. So mg sin 37, that is value is what? How much? 180 Newton. Okay, then at any other external forces? Yes, 200 Newton is acting on bodies. That means the system. That is what? In this direction 200 is acting, and in this direction 100 is acting. One more 100 is acting in the same direction, and one more thing, this 100. So that means if this is 100, angle is 37 degree. That means can I say over here 80 Newton is also acting? Are yes or no? Cos 37 is 4/5. 4/5 into 100, that is what? 80 Newton. So any other force or na? Okay. Now how many forces are acting in the upward direction? That means this 80 and this 200 both are acting in one direction, and the other direction opposite to that 180, 100 and this 100. That means can I say that body will definitely accelerating in the downward direction, in this direction. So acceleration let us consider here. Let us क्या उधर ही जाएगा. Okay, so what is the total amount of force in that direction? That is what? 380 minus of in this direction, that is what? 280. What is the total mass? 30 kg. And this is nothing but acceleration. So 100 upon 30. Yes. How many of you got this? Is the correct answer. Okay, acceleration is over. Now let us move to normal value. To calculate the normal, we need to write FBD on any one body. Either you can write on 20 or either you can write on 10, your wish. So let's say this 10 kg, and how many forces are acting? On this 10 kg, mg is acting in this direction. So mg of, this is mg cos of 37, this is mg sine of 37. Any other forces? Yes, more two forces in this direction. 200 is acting, and in that direction one more 80 is acting. So in this direction 80 is also acting. Okay, any other force on body A? No. Normal is acting. That is what? In this direction only. So this is the normal, or the force on A due to body B is also in the same direction. Now, this mg, that is 10 into 10 into 3 by 5. That means, can I say this is 60 Newton? Can I? So, 60 Newton and N both are acting in the same direction. 280 are acting in the opposite direction. So, acceleration is in this direction. That means, can I say that N plus 60 is greater than 280? So, N plus of 60 minus of 200, or that is 280, which is equals to MA. Acceleration kitna hai? 10 by 3. Okay. Substituting in this, then can I say that this becomes 220 minus of 220. So, N is equals to 220 plus of what is the mass? That is 10 into 10 upon 3. Solve this and tell me the answer. Uska bhi solve karo. 20 kg pe bhi lagao and tell me the answer. Okay, kitna hai? 760 by 3. Okay. So, N is equals to 2233. Yes, 600, 660 plus 100, that divided by 3. That means 760 upon 3 Newton. Similarly, if we are calculating, and those were calculated for what? Body B, then body B, FBD idhar bana deta hu. And what is the mass of the body B? 20. This is your mg, and this is your mg cos of 37. Over here is what? Mg sine of 37. Are yes or no? How many forces are acting? External forces. That means this 100 and that 100. Na? So only two forces are acting. That means, can I directly write 200 Newton here? Are yes or no? Where do normal acts? In the opposite direction. So normal is acting by the on body B due to A in that direction. Okay. Any other force? Mg is done. Normal is done. 100 plus 100 is done. Okay. Now, acceleration is in this direction. Are yes or no? Acceleration is in this direction. That means, can I say 200 value is greater than this? 200 plus of mg sin 37 is greater than what? Normal. So, can I write, iska value kitna ho raha bhai? What is the value of that one? 120. Okay. So, this is what? 120 Newton. Shall I? Okay. The next thing, writing the equation. So, 120 plus of this 200, that is what? 320 minus of any other force? No, normal divided by, isko MA likh do, which is equals to what? MA, mass is 20, acceleration is how much? 10 by 3. So, let me write the value. This is 20 into 10 by 3, and that normal is equals to 320 minus of 200 upon 3. Are yes or no? Okay, iska bolo value kitna hai? 960 minus 200. Okay, so normal is equals to 960 minus of 200 upon 3. Then normal is equals to how much? 760 upon 3 Newton. Are yes or no? और टाइम पास करेंगे ऐसे क्वेश्चंस पे? नो ना? ओके.